This video is an introduction of the LCSH recommendation tool. Before you can use the recommendation tool, you need to get an API key from Google Gemini. So you can visit aistudio.google.com, and then on the left hand side you can see Get API Key. Click Get API Key. I already had an API key here, so I have to delete it, and then I will click create an API key because I already had an API key. So I already create a project on Google Cloud project. But if this is the first time, you may not have the same projects, and it will create the API key immediately after you click Create API Key. For my case, I need to click Create API Key and choose the projects, and it will create an API key. And then once you have the API key, you can copy it and store it in a, say, secure place for future use. Now you can go to the Chrome extension browser to find out the LCSH extension. Now this is the page of the LCSH recommendation tool. So on this page you can add to Chrome. Once you click it, it will ask you, do you want to add this extension? Click Add Extension, and then now you will see the extension is installed. And once you click the small icons of the extension, a pop-up page may appear. And from here, you can paste the API key you got, and then save the API key, and you will see API key saved successfully. And also, this launch LCSH tools button from gray turned into blue. And if you cannot see the LCSH icon on the on the extension bar, you can click this icon extension, and once you click it, you can see LCSH recommendation tool here, and then you can pin it on your toolbar. And now once you saved your API key, you can use the tool. Now I'll click launch the tool, and this is the first page of the LCSH recommendation tool. On this page, you can enter the bibliographic information of the material you want to get suggestions on LCSH. So in this case, I will use a book that one of my favorite here is Atomic Habits, and then over is James Clear, and I have the table of content from online, then I will paste it in the table of content. And also I have a summary, which also is the publisher's descriptions on the back cover, and I paste it in the additional notes. And also, if you have abstract, you can also paste the abstract in the abstract field, or any other information you think they are useful for the LCSX recommendation. You can paste them in the additional notes. Also, you can upload images if you don't have the information type in, you can upload images contain this information to Google Gemini. And now the tools accept PNG and JPEG format of image file. The only required field here is the title, because the title will be used at um, the history page. So now we can click Generate LCSH suggestions. Information will be sent to Google Gemini, and then Google Gemini will return um, a result. This is the full raw response from Google Gemini API, and it contains both the subject analysis and also the recommended LCSH terms and also the special consideration. So now we can take a look of the subject analysis here. This it covers why what this book's content and also what the uh, foundation model thinks about the book's topic, and it has terms. Suggested terms include habits, self-help techniques, behavioral modifications, and success. So once that we click validate terms with LOC, these terms will be sent to the LOC serve ID data, the link data um, service to validate them. So now I will click validate terms with LOC, and, and then you can see the terms validate on the LOC web page, and if the terms are um, uh, 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 highly um, matched, then that will be showing like 100% match. And for these terms, self-help techniques, and it can find valid LC subject headings on the LOC website, and then it has a 100% match. And then for habits, it also has a term that is 100% match. Because the result from the web page is not only one, so it will show you the 20 related or similar results from the first search page from the LOC link data service. So you can see we have success. This is also 100% match. And then we have behavioral information with behavioral modification, which is also 100% match. So all this term uh, are valid subject headings on LOC web page. Of course, we are not only limited to this subject headings, but we can also have new subject headings. But the purpose of this tools is to recommend um, some subject headings and then to do validate to see if these are validated terms. Also, if you want to see like, okay, what are other publications uh, under this subject heading, you can click view on LOC. Then it will open the page to the terms that were verified. For example, behavioral modification here. Then you can see other subjects of works here, and also you can also see narrower terms which is related to it, but with a narrower topics under it. So once that you find out, okay, you want to copy this into your cataloging software, you can click File, Continue Final Modification. Then the terms will transfer. The term will turn into subject headings format, and sorry, the Mac record format for fields 650, and then also each of the terms, it will give you justification, and also the uh, if that term is not 100% match, it will show you the match, the term that recommend, and um, also the original suggested term. And at this time, if you save and click Save and View History, then the data will be saved on your machines. All the data, including the the bibliographic informations, and also the recommendation terms and their validations are saved on your local machine in the local storage of your browser. And if you want to start a new search, you can click Start New Search. Otherwise, you can also change the rules of the LCSH selection. Um, so for here, we have several rules about the LCSX selection. But in case you think that, okay, these rules are not specified or not good enough for me, you want to modify all this rule, um, you can always do so. And then but in case, if for example you delete some of the rules but you want them back, you can easily just click reset to default, then you will get all the rules back. And also, if you don't like the history in your storage and you want to clear all of them, and then you can say clear all history, then all the recommendation history will be cleaned up. This is the LCSH recommendation tools. Because Gemini now provide a free tier of API use, so you can make use of these tools for free with the Gemini API requests. I hope you enjoy this too.